Welcome. I need to start thinking of which one works over here. Welcome back to Epa White. My name is Mamle Yoko Godwins, and I am your favorite host. Today, I want to tell you about this wonderful book. I want to introduce you to this wonderful book, Breaking and Mending the Bonds, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. All right, we are finally giving you a gift for the whole year of 2026. You can get your copy on Amazon. Right now, what is available on Amazon is the ebook. So you can have yours on Amazon. Okay? If you are looking for the copy, you can DM me on Instagram or on TikTok, Epa Worldwide. And then we can talk about it and I'll ship one to your doorsteps. Okay? This book is inspired by my story and by how the whole process went. This book is going to guide you, educate you, provide you with support, along with professional help if needed. This book is going to also give you the knowledge you need before you even get to be exposed to having children. Every person that has a child must have a copy of this book, because parental alienation does happen within marriages too. It does. So you need this book. You need this book. If you ever chance on this book anywhere, I am the author of the book. All right? I'm the author of the book. I was very intentional, very deliberate. I wrote this book with deliberation. Hello, Brittany. How are you? Brittany Harrison, how are you? Happy New Year to you. My name is Epa White, and I am the author of this book, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation, Breaking and Mending the Bonds, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. If you go to Amazon, you will see the ebook available. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Happy New Year. Oh, I am. Thank you. You are beautiful too, I'm sure. I don't have your picture, but you are, Brittany. Samantha, God bless you. I am doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Yes, Happy New Year, Samantha. Happy New Year. So if you have children, you need this book. If you have to ever go through divorce, you need this book. Thank you for liking the video. Help me like, help me subscribe, and help me support. Help me share the news. The ebook is available on Amazon, but if you DM me on Instagram or TikTok, I will send you. You can pay through Zelle or Cash App, and then I just ordered copies. And then when the copies become available, I'll ship it to you. According to my post, they said copies will be shipped to me. I will receive them between 23rd and 24th. So anytime around that, after that, I will ship it to you if you place a copy order. Another book that is also on Amazon that is being released with this alongside the same time is Healing. What's the name? Where's my other phone? It's been a long day dealing with the editor. Not the editor. Well, the editor and the formatter. It's been difficult trying to format the other book. The Healing from Narcissistic Love. The second book's title is Healing from Narcissistic Love. You see, they can't seem to format it. You see, the margins seem to be an issue. So they keep fixing it, but it's not quite there. As soon as they fix it, everything is ready, but they are unable to fix the formatting is the problem. And the title of this one is Healing from Narcissistic Love, Reclaiming the Self from Rejection, Betrayal, abuse, and emotional manipulation. So if you get a chance, grab a copy for me to support. I have the EPA Wawa Foundation also that is supposed to be educating on parental alienation. EPA is educating public on parental alienation. And we want to do this worldwide because we have suffered enough. Our kids have suffered enough. And this kind of psychological injury or trauma or pain is created by parents, family members, out of bitterness, out of hate, out of betrayal. And I'm raising an awareness. In fact, I wrote a policy proposal for the parental alienation one, breaking and mending the bonds. We use parental alienation to break the bonds between the healthy relationship between the child and the parent. We are now trying to use mending the bonds. The bonds we broke, we want to mend them. So this book is titled Breaking and then Mending the Bonds of Parental Alienation. So I will encourage you to grab one. This is good for you if you're a therapist also. If you can't afford therapy, this book is good for you as a guide. It will help you understand then people, I wish people will start writing about it on Amazon for me, writing review for me. That will help a lot because every time they start reading and I talk to them, how do you think? They give incredible information, reviews, but they are not sending it in yet. And I guess it's until they start having the copies in their hands, then they will. Also, I want to share an email I got after I sent the first the email proposal, the policy brief and proposal to the state. Okay, maybe that will also encourage you to know what this book is meant to do. Okay, the impact it's supposed to make and all. All right, so this is what I got. I have to, because I'm still working on Amazon, so all the Amazon led mails are in the way. Anyway, I sent this email out like few weeks ago, right? And this is what I got back. It says that, good evening. Thank you very much for your kind message and for sharing this thoughtful and well-developed policy brief with our office speaker, the state speaker. They send this email after I send them the policy briefing. So I want the system to do better when it comes to helping our children, helping us. When we come to the court and we are traumatized, our responses doesn't mean we have psychosis or we are depressed or we have mental illness. Our responses sometimes means that the person you want to involve in this child's life, whilst that person is the parent, does not mean it's the most healthiest. If you want this child to see that parent that is sitting calmly and you are believing that demeanor and you think that is safety, that is totally wrong. Maybe do a better evaluation. And the fact that I am sitting here and I'm reacting to, wow, really you want to give him the custody, or you want him to be taking this child without supervision, that could be a sign of safety, a sign of fear, and not really pathology. Doesn't mean the person is psychotic, the person is delusional, the person is anxious. The person may be anxious and scared because you are making a decision that is unhealthy. You are just making, as a judge, you're just making a decision based on what you are seeing. You are not making decision based on what you know. The people that are sitting there that are reacting to this fear, and so they are loud or they are in panic or flight and fight mode, are the people that experience these abuses. And that, knowing that you are making the wrong decision, terrifies them. And that's why you probably see that. So this book, I'm hoping that I get people to support so that I will be able to deliver copies to every courthouse, every family law court in Maryland. And I want every law office to also have one, because the lawyers don't understand what it is to go to parental alienation. And then when you go, they just lure you. Oh, they present. I said, my whole 15 years in court, I only saw one lawyer that presented with a little bit knowledge of parental alienation. He came in using parental alienation, everything. He sounded confident. No, he didn't. When we got to court, that's when I knew that he probably looked me up and kind of probably know what I talk about and stuff. And that's why he came in using those terms to make me settle for him and sign him on. But when we got to the court, he did not have the knowledge base to advocate and the ability to use the right language surrounding the instances. You see, so if you know this, your children need to read this book. Your children from single parent homes need to read this book, because when you live with your child and they read this book, they will understand themselves. They will understand you. They will understand the other parent that is not in their lives. Why? They will know that you are not probably alienating. It is the other parent that is not coming forth. You get it? But knowing, if you have a child, if you have a grandchild, having this book is an asset. I was intentional to help somebody. I met somebody in the shop. I just came from outside. Wow, girl, your hair is pretty. My hair is pretty. Thank you. Thank you. IDK says, what's unhealthy? What's unhealthy? Excuse me. Unhealthy is relative. What is unhealthy is a parent that comes to tell another their own child that the other parent is malicious, that the other parent don't like you, your mom don't like you, she just for herself, or your dad don't like you. Gaslighting, manipulating, psychologically grooming the child's brain to hate the mother or hate the father. That is unhealthy. Because for you right now, you would think you are doing something good, but in many instances since I started coaching people, I've seen instances where some of these kids grew up and you that finished raising them, they hate you. They go back to the one that raised them. That didn't raise them. Because at some point, that person come all the way when there is no more responsibility. There's no diaper changing. There is no homework. There is no co-curricular activity. There is no need to go and sit in the emergency room when the child is sick. They show up out of nowhere and present in this child's life. And because of identity confusion, they now want to affiliate because they now realize I need that person. They don't even now realize it's you that didn't know that they were fighting the crisis all along, but they were putting it up with you because they did not have their own voice. They were still minor. So you don't have to alienate. In me, expose them to their fathers so that, especially if they are douchebags, that's even the best. You have to expose them. You don't want to raise them alone and then end up being blamed that you are the reason why they don't know their father. You are the reason why their father is not in their life. No, I always use this example. If it's back to school night, and at age appropriate, when they are young, you can do much. Just let them be kids. But 10 years, 12 years, no. Hey guys, 8 years, back to school night. Guys, let's send that an email. Let's send that a text message. Involve them, Oh, 3 days later, hi guys, did dad ever reply? He didn't. Oh, well, next week I'm off, so we'll go and do the back to school. You see, so you push the burden of being blamed in the future from your back. Expose the kids to their fathers. I always use this example. I'm sure if you hear so often, you are tired of this example. But yes, find ways and means to introduce the absentee parent to them so that they don't grow up to blame you. You get it? So that's an example of what is unhealthy. You are absolutely beautiful. You are too. Thank you so much. Lawrence Vacal. Okay, nobody cares if you don't care. We are not here for everybody. We are here to educate those who want to be educated. So grab a copy. You can give this as a birthday gift to a young teenager, to a young adult, to a new mother, a new father. Oh yes, when you go into those baby showers, you need this book as a gift. Give it to them before they even start having children. Give this as a baby shower gift. Oh yeah, this will be a perfect baby shower gift. Yes, get a copy and give to them. Thank you so much, Josh. Sweet. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? Yes. We make a very good baby shower present. All right. Let me read a little in the back for you, guys. It says that no single field owns the truth of what parental alienation brings. Lived experience reveals the suffering. Neuroscience explains the pain. Family systems psychology, the family systems psychology reveals the pattern. Yes. Trauma science explains the aftermath. Together, these disciplines tell a clearer story. Parental alienation is not a private custody conflict, but a form of relational trauma with profound psychological consequences for children, parents, and families. You, the parents that engage, especially the fathers that engage in parental alienation, guess what happens? You become an adult. You refuse to take care of this child. The slightest thing, you want to gaslight their mother, insult their mother, tell them their mother is not good enough, they're this and that. Guess what happens? And they are seeing that it's only mom that is doing everything. These children becomes what? Adults. And they pay back. I have counseled people, army personalities in their 40s, 45, that are living with parental alienation pain. I was doing therapy with this man, only for him to start talking about his father that was a gaslighter, a manipulator, a parental, an alienator, and now he has to still be the one to take care of the father because the father is now aged, needs support, can't independently provide for himself, and the pain that he has to be the one providing for the father, not that he's using even his money, just making sure he went to his doctor's appointment, making sure he took his medication, making the child a caregiver's train. That man spoke bitterly of who the father was when he was younger. So you see, at least he's lucky. He didn't like it, but he's still doing it whilst dealing with the psychological pain he has, that he doesn't feel like he should be doing that. The father wasn't a good father, and there's no way he, at 45, should be the one being there for the father. So if you're a man and you are not taking care of your kids, and you just show up, and when it's time to engage, provide care, be involved in your kids' life, you drink, you are overdrunk, you are hanging out with your friends, most kids today, they are not forgiving so much like that. So be very mindful. I understand. Yeah, thank you so much. The beast within. You are not a beast. You are beautiful within. There's no beast within you, honey. Oh, how I feel when I catch you looking at me. Nothing. I just thank you for coming. God bless you for coming. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to go to Amazon and look for the book. What I've noticed is if you put Breaking and Mending the Bonds, it doesn't pull up. You have to put Breaking and Mending the Bonds, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. You see the thumbnail, just as it's on the thumbnail, that is what you need to put the whole title and the subtitle in Amazon, and you will see that the ebook will pop up for you. Even Healing from Narcissistic Love is also, the ebook is also there. However, and it's a trauma series. It's one of two trauma series. This is the main one, and then the other one. The other one is we're still figuring out with the formatting, right? But the cover will be available soon. If you want a copy of this, which the physical one, I just ordered copies. This is the sample. I wanted the proof. I want to make sure it's formatted right, and it is very well done. Very well done. I'm so grateful that she did a good job. So if you want a copy, you can go to my Instagram or my TikTok, Epa Worldwide. You DM me there, and you can arrange on method of payment and then shipping. back to your home address. Okay, when it's premiered on Amazon, it's I think $39.99, which is the same. If you buy from me, it's $30, $29.99. However, you still have to pay for shipping. Okay, $10 for shipping, so it's not going to be so different. All right, so I hope that this has helped somebody. What's the name? Was Amazon? I said Amazon. Did you guys see that? YouTube has this thing that comes up now. I said that was the silliest thing you've done for fun. Guys, anyone, what's the silliest thing any of you had? Oh, jeez. What's the silliest thing any of you did for fun? I don't know. So yeah, parental alienation is a psychological pain that somebody inflicts on you. You, the mother, you are, or the father, if you are the victim, which is you are the what's the name? The alienated parent. You are the parent that was excluded, pretty much cut out. You are alive, they may want to get you out, right? You, that parent, you live in so much pain. But the worst kind of pain, in my opinion, goes to the kids. The kids grow up without having both parents in their lives, with so much psychological manipulation, controlling, and splitting behaviors whereby they lack self-confidence, self-esteem, because there's another parent controlling what they do, manipulating them, and making them develop false beliefs about the other parent. So they grow up with relational issues, interpersonal relational issues, confidence issues, depression, anxiety. Some of them even become substance abusers. And that is why it's important that we raise awareness on this. Okay, so grab your copy, and like I said, you can give a copy to someone at what's the name, baby shower. If you know any couple that just got married, this is a perfect gift for the newlywed. If you know any couple that are having kids, this is a perfect gift. If you know a child that is becoming a teenager, 10, 12, 11, 12, 13 years birthday, this is a perfect gift for them. All right, we want to start raising the awareness very early on. We want to educate people much early so that they know they are armed to protect themselves, not to be defensive, not to be repellent, but to embrace love in a healthy way. All right, if you see, it's dedicated. Let me show you what the dedication is. All right, dedication for every child who was taught to fear love, and every parent who refused to stop loving anyway. Come and let me hug you with this book. If you're a parent that is alive, your child is alive, and someone is making you or made your child to believe that you don't even exist. The child know you are there, but pretty much you are unalive. You too, you know your child is there, but pretty much your child is unalive. You are grieving a human being that is existing, that is not dead. That is what parental alienation is, and I need you to get help. I need you to get knowledge related to it and how to heal, how to be okay. All right, God bless you. Oh, I have a phone call.